This is the South Platte at the Duncan Bridge. It's about 1 mile south of Duncan. This is the south bank, and you can see that it's been reinforced to help prevent wash. You can see the tracks of the ATVs that have been traveling around and up and down the river for several months. This is September 25th, 24th, about 11 a.m. It'll be very interesting to see what this looks like after the flood, and hopefully we can get some video of the flood coming in. It's been like this for 2 to 3 months. This is the same spot on the bridge looking downstream on the South Platte at Duncan. The gauge at the north end of the bridge, National Weather Service gauge, says that the water level is 0.88 inches. So they say. I've never done it, but if you dig down a couple of feet in the sand anywhere, you can actually find water. And if you look at it closely, you will see that the water is moving downstream. It's quite interesting in this area. This is the reinforcement that the farmers put along his side of the bank, on the south side of the bank. It has a tendency to want to cut into his area. So over the years, he's built up that reinforcement. I hope it holds. And of course right there is reinforcement so that it doesn't cut out the end of the bridge. This is the north end of the north side of the river, and I made a mistake. Today is the 24th. Right there in the center of your screen is usually the last little stream we get. There's a creek up in that area that probably is fed by underwater stream, and late in the summer we'll still get a little teensy stream out of that. Right down there at the end of the bridge, you can see that little white deal. That's the United States Geological Measuring System, and that's where they measure the depth of the river here. This is the U.S. Geological Service measuring system. Evidently there must be a big pipe that goes down, and they can measure the depth of the water as it's flowing along in here. And it transmits the data through that antenna on top. And it's solar powered. Kind of nice. You can see some of the rock that's been put in along here to help hold and stabilize the bank on the north side of the bridge. Sure hope it holds up, and it should. On the downstream north side, the bank is not very high, and this farmer's got a lot of beans that are still in the field. Be interesting if he goes and gets them today or tomorrow. I sure would. The bank is not very high. I really think 10 feet of water will flood those beans. And he's got a house, his home, just on the other side of those trees. I wish him luck. Downstream on the south side of the river in this area, the government's put up a probably about a 15-foot dike along there. That helps protect the community of Duncan Lakes and the lake around in that area. It should hold quite well. This is the upstream side on the north side of the Platte. This is pretty low in here. He may very likely get water back in here. He's got an excellent stand of corn, but he may have to wait till it freezes before he can get it out. I hope it stays dry. This is that farmhouse and the bean field I talked about. It's pretty low in that area, and he's got an awful nice house real close to the bank there. I don't know if I'd feel too comfortable right about now. And he's got a few acres of beans here. I hope they stay dry. This is the south side of the bridge looking upstream. He's got some pretty low land, as you can see, right in that area. It sometimes will fill up with water, and probably will at this time. But the road, as you can see, is built up pretty high in this area. So it should remain okay. This is the dike on the south side downstream that I was talking about. It's built up with a lot of cement. It should hold very well for the lake area. This is a view of the lake area looking from the road. If you look closely, you can see the water's down quite a bit, which is sort of normal for this time of the year. A lot of farmers irrigating takes the water table down. Even though the lake is spring fed and will be quite a bit, has a hard time keeping up. But this little lakeside community, about 150 cabins, a few of them are homes, should survive quite well. This is the bridge that I was taking all the videos from. About 1 mile straight ahead is the little village of Duncan, Nebraska.